So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Monday. Come on in here. So happy to have you here today. Feeling pretty good. I had 2 weeks of head cold. I'm so sorry for the sloppy, messy sounds I made. A little allergy today, but otherwise feeling okay. Got some over-the-counter drugs. Thank goodness for science.
I need a boost. I need a daily boost. I need a boost. I need a daily boost.
Let's make life happen. Why not? Let's do this thing. Yeah. Hey, it's me, Scott Smith, and this is the Daily Boost, and back in the saddle again, and feeling pretty. Well, I never left the saddle. It was a sloppy saddle. Yuck. I hate getting sick, but you do too, right? It's going around. That's probably the most common phrase I hear these days. And man, I'm not feeling good. I got a cold. Yeah, man, it's going around. It's everywhere. Have you got my notes from Scott yet? You should. I write this personally to you. It's designed basically to be, so imagine this. Imagine you're walking down the hallway or walking down the street, or maybe you got a bad day going on, and you don't know what to say. In fact, you don't even want to talk to anybody. Leave me alone, man. And then you bump into me, and I'm just like, boom, I drop some coolness on you, and you feel a little better about it. That's kind of what the notes from Scott are supposed to be. Do I hit it every single day? No, I'm almost human. If I were, I'd really mess it up every single day, because I'm almost human. I get most of them right. Notesfromscott.com, that's where you get it. If you don't like it, just say goodbye to me. It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. There's 8 billion people on the planet. Most of them don't like me. I'm okay with that. All right, so today, if you don't mind, when I've been sick for a little bit, when I'm down on the weather, I'm not feeling like myself. Nobody knows. I usually come back with a vengeance. I come back all fired up, ready to do it, because I get out of bed one day and I go, man, I feel good today. Where did all that guck go? Oh, there's a little guck still in the bottom of the throat here, and you're not going to hear it today, I hope. But I come back the other way. I flip 180 degrees, and that's what I'm going to do today, because I want to talk leadership, if I may. Now, this is not technically leadership. You'll see what I mean as I get into the show today. But this is about living life and not playing the role in life you want to play. And I see this a lot. I see it all over the place. And frankly, the only reason anybody ever quits anything is because they're playing the wrong role with the wrong people. I see it all the time. A lot of my friends are kind of pushing into retirement now. And the main reason they retire is they hated the role they were in. They got tired of the people around them. And my boss was like, ick, you know, all that stuff, right? So are you in that role right now? I don't care how old you are. I can talk to you at 25 years old or 75 years old. And my members, my coaching clients are between 25 and 74. We talk to everybody, right? But have you ever noticed let's point this on bands. If you've been around me for a while, I've talked about this before, but I want to riff this out a little bit differently today for you because I had some experiences over the past week that brought it to my mind again. And when something comes to Scott's mind, Scott gets obsessed, and you're going to hear it come out of my mouth. Every band has one lead singer. Have you noticed that? There can be 5 singers on stage. There could be a boy band with 5 boys. Yeah, right. Yeah. They're not boys anymore. 5 boys singing on stage, but one of them is just a little better. It's like Pentatonics. And what's the bass singer's name? He left a ways back, right? The real bass singer before they got the other bass singers, right? They're all great. We love Pentatonics, but we all wanted to hear the bass singer sing, Mary, did you know, right? We love that part of it. The rest of the band is important, yes. The guitar, the bass, the drums, the keys, really important. They're called the back line. Wait a second. They're called the back line? Yeah, Scott, because they stand on the back row of the stage. Are you on the back line of life? And maybe that's cool. I mean, if you like to be, a lot of people are wired that way. But God's sake, not everybody can be on the front line. Somebody has to stay on the back. And some people like it back there. My wife is like that. My wife prefers to be a background player. My daughter just admitted the other day she's been pushing for her to be in the spotlight, and there's nothing but stress. She did a great job singing and things like that. She has a great gift of speaking, and she's finding that gift. I don't know where she got that from. Not that I have a great gift, but I did at least lay down some basics for her to get right. She's figured out that she'd rather be a background player and then step up and teach people. But you know what? There's only one person who walks to the front of the stage and really sings and takes the crowd. And whether you started the band, whether you own the band, doesn't really matter. Maybe Simon Cowell started y'all, but it doesn't matter that Simon started y'all and owns your band. What matters is you're in the front of the stage, and that's what the audience knows. You're the boss. You're in charge. You must be the real singer. Real lead singers never wonder if they should be the lead singer. Oh, they second guess it all the time because it's hard when you step out. Listen, there's fewer people, right? I mean, there's 99 people in the back row and there's one person up front. So it's fewer people. So it's harder to get opportunity, harder to get the right opportunity. It takes time sometimes. You always second guess yourself. You wonder, but if you're called to do it, you do it. They just do it. Real lead singers never show up to rehearsal and they never say this. Hey guys, man, do you think we should maybe try singing today? No. They walk up to the mic like they were born there. They don't audition for their own life. Are you auditioning for your own life? I don't care how old you are. You could be just out of college. We have a lot of folks just out of college. We have a lot of folks on the other side of it. A lot of folks planning their... I have one client right now who literally is shopping for retirement homes. He's got like an 8-year plan. What a spectrum of life. We put them all on the same call. It's amazing when you have the young ones learning from the old ones and the old ones learning from the young ones. There's something that's strange that happens. I think this is maybe a leadership truth. People who are born natural lead singers often are pushed into the band. Have you seen that happen? Has it happened to you? It's happened to me a few times in my life. I was a married man with kids, and sometimes I'm on stage and I got fired because I got fired a lot in my life. Why? Because you hired me to be good, and you hired me to mess up the marketplace and get your ratings and make you money, and then, whoops, with that comes a little drama. I've been fired a lot, but I had to eat, so I took some jobs over time to feed my family, and I was playing in the band again, and I just could not wait to get out of the band and get back on the front of the stage. Sometimes leaders get pushed to the back. Why? Because they're reliable. Why? Because they're a good team player. Most leaders are. Why? Because they're responsible. Maybe the only responsible one of the whole building. They get pushed into the band. The person who keeps everything running literally should be out front and gets pushed into the band. They end up playing rhythm guitar of life when they're meant to sing. Lead. Or play lead guitar, if that's the case. You've seen the other way too, right?
Marvel Television's Wonder Man, an 8-episode series, now streaming on Disney+.
A superhero remake, not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
Action! Simon Williams, audition for Wonder Man.
I'm gonna need you to sign this, assuming you don't have superpowers.
I'll never work again if anyone found out.
My lips are sealed.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man. All 8 episodes now streaming, only on Disney+.
There are a lot of people trying to sing lead who shouldn't be anywhere near a microphone. You've had a boss like that, haven't you? How did they get there? They fall up. How many people on this planet fall up? I did not get that memo. The more they mess up, the more they get paid, the higher promotion they get. How does that happen? I don't even get it. They're loud, obnoxious. Yeah. All the things we say about them. Brown noser. All that stuff. You've said it, right? You've said it. I've said the same thing. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Every band, every corporation, every family sometimes has one. Confidence is not the same as calling. A lot of confident people walking around out there right now. A lot of people with calling walking around out there too. But confidence people have a tendency to step on the ones who have calling. Calling people aren't doing it to make a huge difference. It's just what they do. Just because somebody grabs a mic doesn't mean they're a lead singer, right? Most people don't struggle with ability, by the way. I think what you may be struggling with, and we see this a lot around here in the work that I do, role confusion. Number one thing I do all the time is help people figure out their role in life. And it's kind of boring, too. Nobody wants that. What they want is the end goal. They want the outcome. They want to just get the thing. They want to be on stage singing lead. The reality is, they don't know why they're working in data entry, if that role even exists anymore, when they should be the company boss. One of the big reasons is they never decide. Am I a lead singer, a leader, the boss? Yeah, you're the boss. I don't care if people say, it's a flat organization. Nobody's the boss around here. Yeah, except the guy that signs paychecks. Somebody's the boss. Come on, guys, wake up. Or am I in the band? It's okay to be in the band. I have a lot of friends who are in the band. They actually love being in the band. I wish I were one of them sometimes. Show up, strap on my bass guitar, and look cool in the back row. And if I were to play an instrument, it would be the back line, and it would be a bass player, because that's where the cool guy is. And if not that, the drummer. Yeah. Everything's good, right? Whatever you choose to be in the band or a lead singer is okay. But there are completely different lives, and maybe you've lived a life of one when you should have been living life of the other. A lot of people start out and they're lead singers, and then suddenly life gets in the way, and boom, before you know it, they're back in the back of the band. They stay there because they got to pay the bills. 45 years go by, they retire, and they get back trying to be the lead now, and they look in the mirror and go, I'm not pretty anymore. What am I going to do now? Lead singers do a few things differently, by the way. They step forward. They accept visibility. They accept responsibility. They accept criticism. They accept the spotlight. You can't hide in the background and sing lead or be the leader, be the boss. And this happens to people in 40s and 50s, and I see it all the time. They spent 20, 30, 40 years a very dependable band member, but inside they know something. I think I'm supposed to be up front. That feeling never goes away. The golden handcuffs kick in too. There's a point, isn't it? There's a point where you just can't make a change. You put up with anything until you can't put up with anything anymore. The world will happily let you stay in the band forever. You are useful there. Organizations love great band members. In fact, great organizations mostly are band members. Why? Because leaders like rainmakers who make money are pains in the butt. But you got to have them. You only need a very few top performers, and that's it. Too many top performers in an organization, you get in trouble. You need a lot of people to play the backup. So there's always a great opportunity to stay in the background. It keeps the organization running. But nobody's going to walk over and say, hey, you should probably step up from that little lowly position we hired down there and be the lead singer now. They're not going to do it. Very often people come to me and say, man, if I take this opportunity, I just met this guy, this has opened the doors, and I'm going to tell you, it does happen from time to time. But the biggest door that will ever open is when you decide you are self-appointed and you go after whatever the hell you want to go after. If you're going to sit around and wait for somebody else, trust me, they're going after what they want, hoping you will help them get what they want. You got to take the other side of it, guys. Now, let's be fair. Not everyone should sing lead, and maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should not be the boss. Maybe you should not be the leader at all. Maybe you stumbled into it. Still got to play the role sometimes, right? Some people should be in the band. Maybe you stumbled into that too. All great bands need great musicians for sure. But if you're wired to lead, if you're wired to be the boss, if you're the boss of you and you're like, it's just what I do and you can't get me off this, I'm going to do it. It's going to be like, the boss runs in the battle first, right? Staying in the band too long starts to feel like a slow suffocation. Maybe you have waited to be invited to the microphone, huh? And maybe it's time to step up into the microphone. So here's something to think about, I guess. Where in your life are you playing in the band, and where, when you know you're supposed to be singing, or where are you grabbing the microphone when your real role is something else? I mean, clarity changes everything. We can poo-poo clarity all the time. It's like, yeah, clarity, Scott. Just Just tell me what to do and get me my $1 million. Clarity is where it starts, man. And this is not an easy, fun role. It's not easy to do. When you choose that, when you choose to step into something that a lot of people want, but they're not qualified for, and they know they're not qualified, and they know you're more qualified. When you choose to step up and say, to hell with you, I'm going to do it my way, follow me, let's go. Here's what happens, and it's pretty amazing. People follow you. They do. So you ready to step up in it? Are you? I don't know. Some people are just wired for the spotlight. Others are wired for the groove, I guess. Being a team player is great unless it becomes hiding for you, I guess. I don't like that either. And, well, get out there. So make your decisions today and go do it, all right? And we'll try again something else tomorrow. I'll see you then.